Yes, you have come a long way. No doubt. No doubt. You're showing excellent proficiency here. And I've got the banner ad up here. Now, I noticed that you have not submitted the magazine ad, which was recommended in the course announcements. I won't be able to make comments on adaptation, because the magazine ad was not submitted. So let's just go ahead and take a look at the banner ad. So I think the banner ad itself it's. I mean, you're showing good proficiency, but a couple of things I'm thinking is that it's a little stark. And I think that there's really, you only have 4 words in your headline and 2 words in your subhead. So my recommendation is this. Also, we want to include the location. That's really important. Okay, so let's start with the typography. So relax at our spa is just such a blunt statement that I would say something like add a little spice to that. Relax at the Caribbean's finest spa, or something like that, to really induce the viewer to spark their curiosity. Okay, then also we have, so relax at the Caribbean's finest spa, and then unlimited and enjoy unlimited amenities, or something like that. So relax at the Caribbean's finest spa, and then enjoy unlimited amenities. Okay, let's left align that. Right now you've got, this is all out of alignment. Okay, this R starts here, then we jump in here, and then we jump back out here. Let's set a left margin and align all of that. At that point, I would say right over here somewhere, right above here, just say located in beautiful U.S. Virgin Islands. And then my final recommendation is to remove looks like you've got a white stroke around the logo. Now, in graphic design, when you receive a style guide, especially if you're supplied with a logo, it's a really good idea to not touch that logo, specifically if it's from a style guide. So a style guide indicates that this is what you can use and don't make any changes to it. I've had situations as a professional designer where I've designed logos, incorporated them into a style guide for a client, and then noticed later. Well, let me give you a specific example. I did a work not too long ago for a company that does wedding officiants. And those are ministers. That's a group of ministers that does wedding ceremonies and plans wedding ceremonies and all that. And I had done a logo for their organization, and everything was great. It did their whole branding package. Everything was great. The whole job went out without a hitch. But about 2 years later, I was online and I looked through and I noticed an online banner ad for their organization, and whoever designed the banner ad had made some changes to the logo, and that was in the contract that no changes can be made. So basically, I contacted the client and I said, "Hey, what happened to the logo? Something happened. That wasn't part of our agreement. This was a contract that you're not supposed to make changes to the logo." And they're like, "Oh my God, I didn't even know." So I contacted the designer and I did a cease and desist. Okay, so this is copyrighted work. It's not supposed to be changed. So basically, what they did is they just replaced the logo, and all was said and done. All was fine, right? But in a case where somebody does, the point I'm trying to make is you do not want to alter the logo if it's been supplied to you already. Okay, so those are my recommended changes. So it's just typography, and then add the location. I think that you can also slow down the animation a little bit. So instead of blinking in and out, which doesn't really appear to contribute to the relaxed posture of the client, have it fade in and then fade out slowly. Fade in, fade out, instead of blinking in and blinking out. Okay, I think you'll agree that will create much more of a relaxed atmosphere. All right, fantastic. Good job. If you have any questions at all, I'd like to see those changes reflected in your final submission, and we'll take it from there. At this point, I just think it's really important to say, as you know, if you have any questions at all, please let me know as soon as possible. All right, great. Thanks, Bobby.